Shalom, Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them, who taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word, in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, tabernacle of David. Now I'm going to do a short video on this Kevin Samuel's death, all right? Not because I want to, but because the Spirit is on me. And a particular precept came up right away. So I'm just going to, put my little signature on it real quick. This is Second Ezra. This is the one that came up for me. Second Ezra, and I did this yesterday actually, and here it is again. So it's the time. This is the time that we're in. All right. Second Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. All right. Meaning great, meaning a lot. Okay. And this is just one person, but this is getting everybody's attention. And apparently, to the Most High, this guy wasn't a high-value man, right? He's running around acting like he's high value, but, some of the reports out there of how he died or whatever, Most High is exposing who the high-value men actually are. So anyway, I'll read this again from the top. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. All right, we know that famine is coming. The beginning of wars, we already know what's going on. And the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Well, here they are. What evils? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right? But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. All right? And we'll stop right there because we'll continue on after we look at, some of this information that's coming out. All right? But the point is great death. And when we read down further, there's going to be bodies stacked. All right? So this is just the beginning. All right, so let's watch this. This is Breakfast Club today, which is the 6th. Yesterday was what they call Cinco de Mayo. YouTuber Kevin Samuels passes away at 56. And they just did a little tiny short segment and moved on to the other bullshit. All right, so let's listen to what they say here.
Kevin Samuels, a controversial YouTuber, has passed away. He was 56 years old, and this is all according to Melanie King, who says she's a close friend of his. She revealed on Thursday that she got family confirmation that he has passed away. She said it's 100% true, and the family has yet to publicly announce his death. But according to reports, he suffered from cardiac arrest, a heart attack, but these have not yet been confirmed. But a lot of people did pay tribute to him. Even though he had a lot of controversial things to say, you never wish that on anyone. So our condolences to his family and friends.
Yeah, I'm definitely sending him energy to that brother's family. As a person who prays and wants to live a long life, I don't wish dying suddenly at 56 on nobody. Because he wasn't sick or nothing, right?
I don't know what his health status was prior to that. All right, now debate.
Okay, so that was it. They kept it real short. But how I came to this particular video, I'm like, I saw a bunch of brothers doing videos on Kevin Samuels, and usually I just let them do that and I stay in my lane, but the Spirit was on me. So what I did was I was trying to type in Kevin Samuels, and I believe his name ends with an S, but this is what I clicked on, Kevin Samuel, and this is what came up. So let's just scroll through some of these, all right? So we watched this, Breakfast Club. This is Kevin Samuels, right? Shocking last video before his death talking about dating older women. This is 13 hours ago. This is 13 minutes ago. Kevin Samuels' death shows how ugly society is. So you got a bunch of people rejoicing and celebrating, right? And the Most High and the angels are taking all of this down. They're recording everything. This one is Kevin Samuels dies on top of girlfriend at his Atlanta apartment of cardiac arrest. Epic group discussion. Now, some people say that this guy, the Star, said that he died of cocaine laced with fentanyl. Right. So apparently, this nigga was doing wickedness. He was on that pharmakia. So how high value is that? All right. This one is Kevin Samuels was a real friend and showed me a lot of love. Did a lot in his short time here. Right? 56 isn't a short time. It's not a long time. It's not a short time. Eyewitness reveals Kevin Samuels' last moments. He fell on top of me. Okay, well, who supplied the dope? Was it his? Did it come from his supplier, or did you bring it? And, and I'm speculating anything at this time. Because, and I'm speculating, right? But if they sent her in with some laced dope to kill this dude, shit like that goes on. How much, that would have been a big payday on some wicked, you know what I'm saying? But anything goes today. Great evils. See, when you consider this, okay? All right, back to 18. And let's jump down here. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So, any scenario you can think of, right? Any scenario that might come to mind. We don't know. If it was fentanyl, if it was cocaine laced with fentanyl, right? Either he knew about it or he didn't know about it. Where did the dope come from? All right. Why are so many people celebrating the death of Kevin Samuels? So this is, even though, in the greater scheme of things, this ain't shit, but it is a warning, right? The spirit is putting it out there, if you will. Kevin Samuels has died. Kevin Samuels' last live stream that led to his killing. Lady drugged him and left him for dead. You see, and I didn't see that until right now. And that's the spirit. All right? Hey, great evils. I'm not the only one thinking like that. All right? Matter of fact, I want, all right? Kevin Samuels' passing is confirmed. What are your thoughts on his legacy? Marlon Wayans take a strong stance on Kevin Samuels in the wake of his passing. Everybody's got something to say. Let's look at this, though. Right, let me see what. See if my thoughts have any validity.
What's up, YouTube, man? What's up, Stuff Don't Get Naked?
Is that a dude or a girl? Can't even tell.
I'll jump like leave a comment and turn on post notifications so you don't miss no videos on the road to 100K, man. Let's get there. Let's go, man. So this is not so much of a banger. This is actually breaking news, man. Social media influencer Kevin Samuels was found dead in his apartment at 56 years old, man. Honestly, it's tragic. Sad. When I first heard the story, I already knew it was some fishy shit, shit like this just don't happen. Even though I know he been sick since he was a kid, but not just randomly, this not just won't happen. But And this video that I'm about to show, this is the video that basically led to his killing allegedly, bro. Um, he had a woman in the background, tranny, escort, whatever it was, in the background, bro. And it's clear that she don't respect his job or what he had going on, or don't know what he be doing, or she was just high up and started tripping and touching shit. Cause he was highly thrown in the video, bro. In this video, and I see why they saying this shit weird, but I ain't even gonna wrap y'all up, man. Let me know what y'all think. Here go the video right here, man. Send my condolences to his family, friends, loved ones. Drop the prayer emojis in the comment section below. That's what y'all know. Un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para amigar, todo money, money, todo el dinero, solo un par de gente que ve tu tienda entero, money, money, pasa verdadero, tiene el hogar de siempre llegará primero, pero ya corremos antes o después, solo a lo tuyo, que esto lo ves, que por más que tarde lo veré caer, somos más lo bueno y tenemos que el dinero, ya lo veré, sabes que con mi alma lo lograré, seré el más grande, no olvidaré, de dónde vamos y cómo fue. You don't want to be on, I don't want you on there. You're facing me. I'm trying to protect you. Okay, you need to. Okay, I'm about to get back on camera. Just get where you're gonna get to. So. You get it? Okay. All right. All right. Let's get it.
Okay, so what? I don't know what the hell that was. Looked like she was trying to get on, in the picture, and he was stopping her. But I mean, it's neither here nor there. But that's a big accusation. That's a big whatever. All right. So and then the brother. The brother Manatazakba did a really good video I watched earlier. Wanted to bring attention to that because he basically prophesied his death, and that's heavy as heavy can be. All right, so thought I'd mention that. This is already going longer than I wanted. Let me find that real quick. Let me see. To my history. Let's see. Right here. Kevin Samuels dropped dead, and I'm not surprised. Well, he did a video a month ago saying your favorite YouTubers are gonna drop, basically are gonna drop dead, and here we are today. So, showing you that the prophets are authentic. So let's go back and get a couple of precepts, and we'll go ahead. So here's where we left off. Started at 18. Let's jump down to 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Now, we don't know how this fool died, right? But, hey, you could use, there are many weapons out there. There's plague, right? There's bioweapons, chemicals, if you will, and that's what these drugs are chemicals. All right, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. All right, meaning a lot. What does this say? For many, a lot of death. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish, shall die. A lot of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead, a lot of them, many of them, shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. All right? So, let's go back here. Great death is coming. And this is just a sign. All right? And never trust your enemy. Right? Who's your enemy? Let's get that real quick. Can't trust your enemy. Let's go to Sirach 12. Let's get that on the way out, and we'll go ahead and close. All right. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Who's your enemy? All right. This Micah 7. Is it 4 and 7? M-I-C-A-H. Is it 4? 4 and 7? Seven and 4? Slovakia. Slovakia, let me get it. Hmm. 7 and 10, I was close. Who's your enemy? Then she. Is she drugging? Never trust thine enemy. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it. And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Who's your enemy, Kevin? All right. Now let's go back here. Look at this. Did you get set up? Okay. That's your enemy there. You talk about high value man. And then you get with somebody who's crazy.
If you're a doctor,
Never trust your enemy.
do you think your husband will be a musician, an actor, or an athlete?
Yes, I absolutely do. What? Yeah, I know for a fact. That's the men that I be with. So.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
No.
Them black women whose heads were fucked up. They were delusional, and he did his damnedest to break through that delusion. Bro, I bet you there's so many women that appreciated what the fuck he was saying. It takes a strong motherfucker to be able to hear the ugly truth about themselves, act accordingly and come out that bitch productive instead of just getting emotional. That's all this shit is. People are so fucking stuck in their damn emotion. You're emotional about these harsh realities that you're hearing, and you're gonna attack the motherfucker delivering it to you. He's trying to help you out. Trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? And all these motherfuckers are so offended. It can't be me. I'm not the fucking issue. It's this person telling me about how I am, and it must be him. Me and my girl found out about this last night, and I couldn't, confirm it or verify whether it was true or not. So I wasn't trying to make no video on it. But then, like, regardless if the rumor is true or not, dog, this is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl, she was like, man, they gonna attack this man like this, bro. Like, he out here. My girl said this verbatim. Like, he out here letting hoes know. He out here doing good, bro. Like, if all women would actually struggle with the issues that Kevin Simmons is trying to let them know, you know what I'm saying, and fix it,
bro, everybody's lives will be for the better. You can get.
All right. Do one more and we'll close. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Kevin Samuels was rejected. And all these bitches out celebrating, you're rejected. All right? That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. All right? So great death is coming. This is just the beginning. All right? Let's get that. Osalakia. See if I can get it. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. This is just the beginning. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars. And the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evil. Evil, like the brother from North Carolina says. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right, so with that, we hope that the elect will edify you brothers and few sisters. And with that, we're going to say shalom.